Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm happy you're here today. We're working in the dining room and on the mantle. I'm so excited to share this with you. Today's video sponsor is King of Christmas. They made this mantle possible and I'm excited to tell you more about that later in the video. I did make a few changes in the living room area and in this dining room section, so we'll talk more about that. You can see the lights are behind me, the tree's not decorated yet, and I still have to hang the wreath, but I wanted to turn this camera around and show you a few of the items that I've got sort of laid out on the island so that you can get an idea for the color scheme that we're going with this year. So let's take a look at all these items and how they work together. So something you guys know that I love to do is set everything here on my island so that I can see what everything looks like put together in one space. That way I can make sure everything has a cohesive look and the colors and the tones blend. And that's what I'm doing here with my dining room decor. I have my stockings. Now I picked these up this year from Target. These were from last year and I actually have the green as well. And so I'm figuring that over the years I'll be able to switch back and forth between this brown Moody sort of chocolatey color and that beautiful evergreen. And then I do have this pillow also that I picked up last year at Target. I love that it's knit, so it's super cozy. I think I'm gonna use this in front of the fireplace in a basket. And then once Christmas is over, I can just flip it over and have the plain side. This is the blanket that I picked up at Kirkland's. I love this blanket. It is so soft. This is another Kirkland's item that I have not showed you yet because it did not arrive when I filmed my previous videos, but I love the way it has the brown and white, but also that knit texture. That way everything can kind of blend together and I can bring in a little bit more cozy factor while still being able to use the neutral tones. Some of these items I've had for years. This lantern I have had for so many years. I picked this up at Goodwill probably 8 years ago. I only paid $10 for it. I would probably end up having to pay $30 now because the prices have gone up so much. And this is just a wooden box. I'm not sure where I'm gonna place this, but it's got a metal bow on top, and I think that is so unique and pretty, and I love the rustic color of the wood. Of course, bells, you guys know that's a theme this year for me. And then I've got a grapevine star that I'm going to use, as well as a wreath. I like using various types of greens, and so I do have 2 flock trees along with a little bit more of an evergreen color wreath. And so I'm excited to get started. So let's take a look at how this comes together. We'll start with just a bit of light cleaning to prep the area. I recently swapped my dining chairs for these and I love the more modern look of them. And I did add some command hooks to my mantle last night so they had time to cure. So once the dust is wiped away, we can start decorating.
Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright.
A neutral base is the perfect way to break up some of the dark undertones of my wooden table. And I want to keep my tablescape simple this year, so this off-white runner will be a perfect base for the garland. I typically use picks for a garland since you can get more use from the picks throughout the house. Once they're laid end to end, the stems won't show and you can move them around to make your garland take the shape that you want.
Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time.
So I forgot to show you guys that I do have these bells. You saw them in my haul video, but they were a set of 3. They were attached by like a jute cord. I went ahead and just detached them because I want to use them in different ways throughout the house. I tied some of this crushed velvet ribbon on top and I love the way this looks. I love that softness paired with this sort of rustic gold coloring. I think that's gorgeous. And then just this little guy here, this flocked reindeer that I picked up at Kirkland's this year. I like the chocolate brown color. color of him. He's a nice accent. But also I like the softness of the look with these three items together.
Take a walk.
I love how these mismatched candlestick holders create a collected, cohesive look.
Moving nimbly. Did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I live, the dream I
Now that the table is finished, let's move on to the mantle.
I only wanna be close to you.
I wanted to hang the stockings in alternating colors for contrast, and I love how cozy these are and how they soften up the lines of the fireplace. I was so excited to find 2 sets of these vintage bells at a thrift store a few months back, and I love the way the warm color of this bell garland from Michael's complements the bells at the stockings. This is my favorite part, guys. This garland was sent to me from King of Christmas as part of a 4-piece set, and I am absolutely loving this garland. It's lighted and really makes a statement along the front of my fireplace. Now, since my mantle is extremely wide, I added an extra garland for length because I did want it to droop over the sides of the fireplace. But once I plugged in the lights, the warm white glow made the mantle feel complete. I'll explain a bit more about the set that King of Christmas sent me once the mantle is finished. To create a more festive look, I'm adding in this brown velvet ribbon to the lantern top, and I'll use that same ribbon on the candlestick holders to soften the lines on the mantle and tie the look together. So you guys, I've actually been very excited to share this with you guys for a while now, ever since I opened the box. King of Christmas sent me the most beautiful 4-piece set. It is the Tribeca Blue Spruce, and I already did use the wreath outside on my front porch. If you haven't seen that video, I will link that below so you can check that out. The wreath is gorgeous. It's on a timer. It's so pretty. So also as part of that 4-piece set, I also received these gorgeous potted trees. I think I'm going to use these beside the fireplace on a stool and then one on the ground, where I can create varying heights and sort of make the garland look like it's cascading down the fireplace. I took down my peg shelf for the holiday season because I wanted my mantle to be the focal point of the room. So I'm going to add in this beautiful winter scene along with a cozy throw and a cute pillow to create a little moment here beside the fireplace. It's a cozy little corner that adds some extra seating to my dining room. Beside my wood chair, I have a sliding door, which is where I'll hang this wreath. I'm using some fairy lights in a zigzag pattern to weave them in and among the greenery so the wire will disappear. Floral wire is a great way to attach the second set of thrifted bells that I used on the fireplace where my stockings were. So I'm tying this into the center. And then to match the ribbon on the dining table, I'll bring in the same chocolate brown crushed velvet ribbon for a cohesive look. Well guys, that's gonna do it for the decorating today. I hope you enjoyed seeing how my dining room came together. A big thank you to King of Christmas for making this mantle possible. And if you haven't seen my front porch or any of the other Christmas decorations that are in my playlist, I will link those below. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care guys. Bye-bye.